Hello, welcome back to Choice Bits of Bliss. I told Teresa that I would play along this month with her grab and go challenge. And I had the reason I want to play, full disclosure, I have 8 kits. That's 2 months worth that I've not touched. I have excuses. There's always excuses. I've been on the road, blah, blah, blah. But I don't want to have excuses. I don't want to lean on my reasons. Having these crutches is part of why I've gotten to the place that I had gotten with my inventory. And I don't want that anymore. So when I find or see a challenge or a prompt that inspires me and makes me want to dig in, I'm going to play along. So hers is just grab and go. She has hers in a cubby and she just goes up and she picks, and then whatever she picks, that's what she creates with. I don't have mine on a shelf. I just have them laid out. I'm just going to close my eyes and lay my hand down where I don't know what is down here. Wherever I lay my hand, whatever I grab, that's the kit that I am going to use. And I thought that I would bring you along for that part of the process. So here we go. I've got my eyes closed. I'm just going to lay my hand down, whatever I touched. And it just happened to be the one on top. That's the one I'm using. So the rest of this is going to get put up and I will find other projects for these. Okay, let's see what we have. I get, with the scrap room, I get the add-on paper. So I always have 5 pieces of patterned paper plus my cardstock. So these are my 5 pieces. I'm really drawn to these letters and the shadow feature on them. I like petite flowers. That is a very bright yellow. I like this diagonal swoosh of floral. And that looks like this speckled, do you remember those old counters? That looks like a blue speckled counter. And then we have this collage and all of these icons for traveling. I love these kind of wonky scallops. And I love this too. I would love to have 2 pieces of this because I love this. So now I need to come up with a sketch that we're going to play with. I don't have a lot of embellishments, but let's see what we have here. Let me get the white paper out, and that'll help us look at it a little better. So we have this chipboard label. We have some floral. Got lemons. We have ice cream. That's chipboard frame. Another chipboard frame. This is a chipboard airplane that's in floral motif. We have, this is vellum. And then we have some more florals. Now these florals are shiny. Those are shiny. And then this is more vellum. XO. And then we have this that's in vellum. The Wander, and another floral piece. So definitely have enough here to play with. Let me find a sketch. Okay, I've got somewhat this set out the way I want it. This is the sketch or the layout that I'm taking inspiration from. I'm not really scrap lifting it. What I really like is the vertical line, and I really like the offset of the photos. So that's loosely what I am scrap lifting. So I want my photos to be askew, and my vertical line, that all is going to be straight. I'm going to have my title somewhat in there, and then I'm going to decorate around it. I have one photo adhered, and I've decided that I wanted to rough up the edges and really break down the fibers right here on the edge. so that it becomes very, very easy to move and malleable. So I just want there to be that texture, and I'm doing this with my fingernails. Should I do that? Probably not. But you know what? It's the tool that's attached to my hand, and it works. So I'm just going back over this again and really kind of just creating that roughed up edge. Now I'm going to loosely place where I want that to be. And then this is going to lay on top. This is one of the branding strips, and I'm going to layer it on top of that. Now this one I just tore, and the other one is cut. So that is how that is going to look. I'm getting close to the end of my adhesive, and it always becomes a little more difficult to get out when I'm getting close to the end. We've got those eyeballed and kind of placed down, and now we're going to tuck this photo on this side. And then we're going to adhere our title. I don't want this to be just super saturated with adhesive. I just want enough to keep it tacked down. You know, I don't want it flapping in the wind. Okay. I'm going to pause, pick out some embellishments, and then I'll be right back. I've picked out some things that I think I can use. I'm going to cut this cluster about there because I'm going to tuck it around this photo, and I don't want to just waste the embellishments that I have. I don't have a lot. So there we go. We're going to tuck that about there. I'm going to place this XOXO here because I do love that dorky dog. Actually, I love both of those dorky dogs. And I thought about doing this cluster here around this label, and I think I'm going to do something more along the lines of this. Something more along those lines, and that just gives me those three clusters, the title being one of the clusters, and I could probably create more of an impact up here. You know what, this vellum is a little difficult to pick up. Somewhere along these lines. So that is what I am considering. I'm probably going to adhere this and call it a day. Okay, I have everything adhered down. This is really cute. I love it. This is the dog park that We take the puppies it's leash free. It's basically an island, and unless they get into the water and swim all the way across, which our two will not do that, they're not getting off the island. So that's why it's leash free. They get to roam free and just be dogs. We love it there. They love it there, and I love these photos. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Teresa, for allowing me to play along with Grab and Go. Come back. We will chat again soon. Bye-bye.